Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
He's Keith.
I'm Keith.
I'm Dustin.
Bourbon guy, music guy. We've been over this, but we'll tell you anyway in case you're new to the channel.
Yeah.
So he's got a massive bourbon collection. I've been trying to learn to play guitar for 30 years or so.
Yeah. And we're going to listen to some music that y'all are introducing us to.
It's what we do here. We check out, it's usually first-time reactions, songs we've never heard before. And we check out various bourbons, some of which we've never had, some which we have.
Yeah.
And occasionally some that you send to us. Because we are absolutely susceptible to bourbon bribes.
It's true. If you bribe us.
If you send us a bourbon bribe, your song, as long as it's country music,
True.
goes straight to the front of the list.
Yep.
And we check it out.
And we try to drop it as soon as we can with the YouTube rules that we have to follow.
Yeah.
But speaking of bourbon, we got another Indiana bourbon here. Mm-hmm. And we've talked about this distillery before. So, I got a little bit more information on this one, by the way.
William Rose Distillery?
Yeah. So this is the one that he's like, I don't want to tell you guys about this because I'm a selfish asshole. I mean, no, you'll drink it all.
I am a selfish asshole. If I tell you guys about this awesome bourbon, you'll go buy it off the shelves, then I won't be able to get any, and then I'll be sad.
It is good. This one is a different one from them. The one we did previously was just their straight bourbon. This is their Cedar Street bourbon, and it's a wheated. So wheated generally means sweeter. Mm-hmm. Cool story about this. So this distillery is owned by a company here in Indiana called Hopwood. And William is the middle name of the owner. Rose is his daughter's middle name. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I didn't know that until just now.
Also found out his wife is the master distiller. Didn't
know that either.
She's got some good taste. Oh, yeah.
She is good.
She knows what she's doing. So we'll check this one out here. It's a fine artisan spirit. So I guess this would kind of be like a craft bourbon.
So they're a pretty small distillery, so I think it's fair to say that everything they do is craft.
Yeah.
They're becoming the Willet of Indiana in my mind.
You're not wrong. That's accurate. That's 100% accurate.
Yeah.
That's a good, I like that. So
they'd probably love to hear me say that.
Maybe.
So William Rose Distillery, if you're listening, yeah, I mean it when I say you're rapidly becoming the Willet of Indiana.
We haven't had something from you that we really don't like yet.
Yeah, that's actually true. So our song that we have queued up here is one that I have actually heard.
I don't think I have though.
So this song came out when I was little. And it was a favorite of my mother's. You'll kind of see that the subject, my mother was the absolute stereotype of a Southern woman.
Oh.
And, she came from North Carolina and was just a walking Southern woman stereotype in every way possible. And this song you're going to see will probably kind of
exemplify that?
Not really, just fit with that kind of theme.
Why it was her anthem?
No, I doubt it, but
okay.
Definitely a song that was around when I was a little kid. I haven't heard it. It's got to be 20, 25 years since I've heard it.
So you're like this tall?
Yeah, I was a little kid.
Only this tall now. But...
I guarantee it. Yeah, thanks. Like you're a tree.
Right.
I'll stand you next to Bender. You look like a little person, since I'm not. Yeah. Anyway.
True. So he's a giant.
Well, he's a tree. But yeah, let's check out this song. Dustin hadn't heard it. I definitely have. I know what he's in for. I'm curious what he thinks about it. So here we go.
Welcome dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today? Take you to his mansion in the sky. She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks round Brownsville say she's crazy. While she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark man. In her younger days, they called her Little Dawn. Prettiest woman with her eyes on. Then a man up a load of grease stood by her side. He promised her he'd take her for his ride. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you had on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you had on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? To take you to his mansion in the sky.
So, what'd you think about that one, man?
Well, you're the ear. I'm just here for the bourbon.
Bullshit.
So, help me understand what I just heard. The message. So, was it about somebody that was dying or dead?
I don't think so. My understanding of the song, and you guys can set me straight if I've got this wrong.
He's the ear. Remember that.
Yeah, but I wasn't really paying a ton of attention to lyrics. I was kind of mesmerized by her smoky voice.
Right.
And
Dude.
this was a chart topper back in the day, and I believe that it actually crossed over from country to. They didn't really call it pop back then, but for the kind of more poppy stations.
Okay.
Because this got a ton
Is
of radio.
this like 70s?
Yeah, early 70s.
Okay.
So I was real little. But my it sounded like, she's there's a 41-year-old woman that's got pie in the sky dreams about a man that's going to come and rescue her from her life
And get her to
and
her.
take her to her castle or his castle in the sky.
Okay.
For the record, this is the kind of song that would drive my wife nuts because she will wait on no man to rescue her.
Nope. Nope.
There is no officer and a gentleman. A man comes sweep her off her feet.
That's not a thing in this house.
No.
Nope.
Nah,
She ain't got time for that. So what was up with the rose from Days Gone By? That's the part that was confusing me.
It's clearly a metaphor for something.
Yeah.
And she makes some reference to how beautiful she was when she was a younger girl.
Right. That's
So I think the rose is kind of representative of what she isn't anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now that's my interpretation. Like I say, you guys
Set us straight.
set us straight in the
You're
comments.
teaching us stuff. We don't know this stuff.
Yeah.
You're telling us about it. This was a high request for a new artist, and or at least new to me,
New artist to us.
Yeah.
One we haven't done on the channel.
for sure. So that was you're right. She's got a heck of a voice.
It's just got that smoky texture and quality, and she can do a lot of stuff with it.
So she's kind of OG.
I assume she's OG. I don't know. You guys tell us. Was she more country, more pop. back in the day?
Yeah.
My parents didn't listen to country.
Okay.
So the reason I know this song is that it did cross over to the soft rock stations, which my parents listened to.
Got classic rock.
Well, it wouldn't have been classic in
Right. It's classic now.
'76 or whatever.
Right.
It's definitely classic now. Feeling kind of old here.
I mean, the shoe fits.
They dug this out from underneath a pyramid at Giza. It was in Pharaoh's tomb.
You're that.
Yeah.
Sand on you there, bud.
Tut was a little punk.
You better watch out. Or I was gonna kick your ass. Speaking of some sunshine bourbon here.
Like every other that we've had from them,
It's just quality, man.
this is just good stuff.
It's just quality. There's so much. It's got such a deep flavor. It's a wheated, so it's high sweetness, right? But it's not sickly sweet. It's got a really nice kind of oaky, bitter finish to it.
It's got that bitter finish I love. I've talked about this on the channel plenty. I love a nice bitter finish. It can go too far.
Right.
We had one on, I don't remember what it was, that the bitter finish was so bitter that I'm like,
Yeah.
this is definitely not that. This is a great finish. My initial sip, I get hit with a combination of gobs of cinnamon, a little caramel, and a touch of lime.
I'm not getting the lime. I don't know where you're getting the
Try
lime
it
from.
again.
All right.
And
Do your thing. I can't even drink when you're doing
About 2.5 seconds after it hits your tongue, there's a flash of lime there. Or at least mine.
I kind of see where you're going. So, definitely a citrus.
Might not be lime
Might
for him.
Well, so to me, limes are a little more bitter, right? Lemons are more sweet of a citrus.
Sour.
Right. Obviously, oranges are probably the sweetest citrus that I can identify right now. It's not orangey.
Nope.
It's definitely somewhere in that lemon lime. I see what you're saying, but you're 100% right on that. It's got that sweet wheat up front
Caramel,
that rolls
cinnamon.
into caramel.
Yep.
And then it's got a really nice oaky bitter finish.
I really enjoy the finish on this.
And it sits there for a minute.
It's you guys can do the slider thing back and see how long ago it's been since I've taken a sip. It's still, the finish is still very strong on my tongue.
Yeah.
It's still there, and I'm still enjoying it.
It's good. And this is sitting at 110 proof.
I'd have never guessed
Holy
that.
smokes.
I'd have never guessed that in a million years.
No, it's like, it's smooth.
It tastes like 90.
You took it right out of my mouth. Yeah, that's literally what I was going to say. Yeah, wow.
That's a big gap.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, you could kind of mess yourself up on this.
Yeah.
You could drink it much faster than you should.
Right. Damn.
Wind up sloppy. Be careful.
We're going to be, bourbon.
Tasting the
Ooh,
bourbon.
The good of the bourbon's here.
I like bourbon.
All right, so this is a pretty cool tune, old school tune.
Yeah, very old school.
Freaking awesome bourbon again.
Yep. So, hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, click the bell so you get notifications when we drop new videos. And probably most importantly, get down in the comments. Tell us what we need to listen to.
And what we need to drink.
Tell us what we need to drink.
Yeah.
And if you really, really want us to listen to a song, keep in mind that Dustin maintains a list. We've seen some things in the comments where people kind of get the idea that we're just playing lip service to we're putting your request on a list.
Nope.
He meticulously maintains a massive list of your requests.
We have over 1,200 requests.
There are a lot. So we keep votes for
Yep.
how many times the same song has come up.
Yep.
And he's doing all of this tracking
Manually.
manually.
It takes a minute, but it also provides me the opportunity to interact with y'all in the comments. You'll see Keith in the comments talking to you guys.
We'll usually answer you as Bourbon Country reacts, but if it needs clarity, we'll kind of put a dash out there and tell you which one of us is replying to you.
Yeah.
But we do enjoy your comments. Some of y'all are fucking funny.
Hilarious. See, there was one that I was reading just a little bit ago, cracked me up. Something about Vanna White and I'm gonna keep it going, brother. Right here, give me some.
So yeah, y'all have your fucking moments. That is for sure.
Yep.
Hey, we appreciate that. So like I say, give us a like, subscribe, click the bell, and get in those comments, and we'll see you next time.
See you.